A change to election ballots in Alabama. Why you won't notice. The changes on the way to Baldwin County Public High School ball games and beating the heat during the first heat wave this summer. This is News 5 Now.
Brought to you by Green and Phillips Injury Lawyers, covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. News 5 Now starts right now.
Welcome in. I'm Cherish Lombard, and this is News 5 Now. Thank you for joining us here this Wednesday. This is where each weekday we go over 5 big stories of the day, as well as the question of the day and poll of the day. Here we go. 5 big stories. That is what's up first. Number 5, a new election security measure in Alabama. Starting next year, security emblems will be added to ballots in the state. According to the Secretary of State, Alabama is the first in the nation to implement the emblems that are invisible to the human eye, only detectable with specialized equipment that will be provided to election officials in each county. He says the placement and design of the emblem will be altered each election cycle to ensure ballot security. Number 4, new research from the University of South Alabama is giving more insight into how cancer cells use their environment. The research looks at how breast cancer cells interact with neurons and how that interaction could tie into aggressiveness. This and other research shows that our nervous system can contribute to cancer progression through various adaptive mechanisms within tumors. Number 3, today Florida Governor Ron DeSantis signed 2 bills surrounding mental health. The first creates processes for getting people with mental health issues who are accused of crimes into treatment programs rather than prisons. The other measure updates requirements for mental health assessment and treatment plans and strengthens crisis response efforts. The bills will go into effect next month. Number 2, new safety measures introduced in schools within the Baldwin County public school system. Starting next school year, high school football and basketball fans will have to go through metal detectors for games. A clear bag policy will go into effect, as well as a no late or re-entry policy. School officials say this is not in response to any incident in particular. Number 1, today the heat index reached up to 110 in some places, and lifeguards want to remind you that when you're at the beach, there are some things you need to do to stay cool. Stay hydrated before and while you are at the beach. Apply and reapply sunscreen, as sunburn can set in faster when the heat index is higher. Take breaks from the sand and get in the water, but watch for dangerous marine life. Those are your 5 big stories of the day. Now to the question of the day, which just so happens is all about the beach. How long do you typically stay at the beach? Here we go. Christina says, if I'm forced, about 10 minutes. Give me a pool and a float any day. I'm kind of with you. I love the beach, but it is so hot. And then we went for Father's Day. My family went, and so we got in the Gulf to cool off, and here come the jellyfish. So I know, I'm feeling that, Christina. I do love the beach, but sometimes. Linda, I don't. My best friend has an in-ground pool. Tara, I could from dusk till dawn. Yeah. Alan says until sunburn kicks in. See, Alan, you got to prevent that from happening. That's sunscreen. Apply, reapply. Jay, till my beer runs out, reload, come back. There you go. Hope you have a condo or a house nearby. Mary, 30 minutes. I am a ginger. I take all the pictures I want. Then it's time to go. Jimmy has a long answer that says, I usually arrive at the beach just after dusk when the stars are beginning to show above. Let's see, Roxanne. I feel this too, Roxanne. If I'm going to haul a cooler, a chair, towels, find a decent parking space, I'm usually down there by 10. Don't leave before the sun sets. Yeah, it's like once you go to all that trouble to get everything to the beach, and if you're like me, then your kids too, and get the kids, they have to do a potty break, then they have to put on the sunscreen, and they have to do another potty break. So I feel you on that. I love all of these answers, and thank you so much to everybody. I think I saw 154 comments, so a lot of comments there. Thank you all again. And now on to the poll of the day. Poll of the day. Votes are in. Do you think there will ever be peace in the Middle East? Of course, this comes After a lot of talk right now, what's going on between Israel and Iran, 16% of the votes are yes, 84% are no. This is tomorrow's question of the day. 2 candidates just dropped out of Mobile's mayoral race, and now there are 4. The question is, who is your choice for Mobile's next mayor? And the next News 5 Now poll, are you watching the NBA drafts? There you go. You can answer those questions on Facebook right now. And we hope tonight you will join us for WKRG News 5 at 6, 6:30, and then our sister station, Channel 55.1, the Gulf Coast CW. Gulf Coast CW News at 9, then back to Channel 5 for WKRG News 5 at 10. Thank you again so much for joining us here, and we'll do this again tomorrow. See what your answers are to the poll of the day and the Facebook question of the day. Stay safe, stay positive, everybody. Bye.
Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. You are watching News 5 Now, brought to you by Green & Phillips Injury Lawyers.